Right, morning lads and ladettes, chaps and chaplets. Just on with the Land Rover bulkhead widening. So, do a quick spinneroo and show you that. Where I'm up to anyway. So, this is passenger side, as you can see, in its original state. Well, I say original part, but it's been cut out at the top already, but deal with that as we get on, right? And this is the side I've chopped out. So I'll show you the piece that's come out. So here's the piece I've removed, drilled out all the spot welds and all them. Cut it off, and this is going to go in its place, which will give us the extra width required, and then somehow that'll get welded back on along the edge, like so. So yeah, that's it so far. Bit blurry, hang on, here we go, that's it. So this is quite a good bulkhead. I mean, it has got some rot, but I'm doing away with the vents. They're alright if you're in Africa, but they're going to get blanked off. I'm just not having them. The rest of it's pretty solid. There's a little hole there, easy enough to repair. There's a hole cut out on the other side for some reason, in the footweller, if you can see. There. Yeah, I don't really noticed. Fridge for keeping tools. I've got two on there. A king size over there. Anyway, back to cutting and welding. Right, this is the bulkhead in its more finished state. So as you can see, done away with the vents. Welded up the hole that was in the top of that footwell. Seam sealed over all the welds and joints to make them watertight, because Land Rover's leak. It's not very neat as a seam sealer, but most of the, all this seam sealer is out of sight. So once it's painted, it'll be under wings and panels and all the like. So what I've got to do is finish off these two top corners, this one here and well, the other side, because I don't know how they're going to look. So I have to weld a piece in the bottom of that footwell to cut it out, weld it in. So yeah, that's the story so far. So I'm just trying to make it watertight. Rain shutter. Pillars are being reinforced at the bottom now. They just got to be drilled once I hang the doors. I'll hang the doors on roughly, and then drill and bolt the lower bolts. The top ones have got the, well, I'll do it the same as the top ones. So yeah, so that's how it is. That's how it's going. Alright. So the next thing is to trial this on. I'm going to have to put it on the bulk, on the chassis. Once it's on the chassis, it's a case of assembly work then. Ooh, I'm wobbling about a bit with this. I'm holding a great big tripod at the moment with a GoPro on the top. Yeah, once it's on the chassis, I can mock up the wings and front panel and start on that, and then I've got to modify, widen the bonnet, and then I'm going to build a windscreen. Now I do have a windscreen just there, but of course it'll be too narrow now, so it needs to be 6" wider, and I quite fancy it to being a bit sturdier. I might even weld it in position, to be honest, because the bulkhead is very, very strong now, and how it mounts will be very strong. Yeah, definitely. So it could act as a bit of a front roll bar around the windscreen. So yeah, I think that'll do on the bulkhead. Our next one on the bulkhead will be once it's in place. Anyway, subscribe and like, please. Please don't unsubscribe, and I'll see you in the next. Over and out.